Your first conference is going to feel like drinking from a fire hose. But most first timers either overplan and burn out by day 1 or 2, or wing it and leave with nothing but a bag of swag. Instead, here's how to walk out with an actual network of colleagues and make the most of your time at your first cybersecurity conference. First, get into the conference app and register for the sessions you actually care about before they fill up. Talks hit capacity fast, especially the popular ones, and showing up hoping to squeeze in room never really works. But avoid this rookie mistake. Don't stack your entire schedule back to back to back to back. Pick 2 or 3 sessions a day that you genuinely do not want to miss, and leave the rest of the day a little open. Most sessions get recorded anyways, and it's the conversations that happen in the gaps in your day that end up mattering more and building better connections rather than the sessions themselves. Now, conferences like Black Hat or .conf are multi-day events where you'll run on very little sleep and spend way more time on your feet than a traditional workday. Wear comfortable shoes that you've already broken in. Now's not the time to bring out those brand new sneakers you just bought. You're going to walk miles more than you expect. Bring your own chargers and power banks because outlets are scarce and candidly everybody else forgets theirs too. And at the risk of sounding like your parent, drink actual water, not just the conference coffee. A lot of first timers are zombies by day 2 due to a headache that had nothing to do with the sessions and everything to do with dehydration. One more thing, leave extra room in your bag. You'll end up with more stickers, swag, random gear, or fun trinkets than you think. And cramming all that into a bag that's already full is a problem you don't need when you're trying to get home. Maybe it's been a while since you've networked. You don't need a pitch or an icebreaker script. At meals, sit somewhere new instead of next to the coworkers you already know. It's the single easiest way to end up in a conversation that you wouldn't have had otherwise. If you need a starting question, maybe try, "What's the coolest thing you've worked on lately?" Or, "What sessions have you enjoyed so far?" Both work fine. People get the hint, and the conversation tends to flow from there. Before you even arrive, look for the conference's community Slack or Discord channel. That's usually where informal meetups and dinners get organized. The stuff that never really makes it into the official schedule. Here's one specific to security conferences. The conference Wi-Fi is not your friend. Events like Black Hat are famous for their wall of sheep, and if you've never seen it, it's a public display of credentials sniffed off attendees who jumped on the open network without thinking twice. Use your phone's hotspot or a VPN for anything that matters, and do not auto-connect to networks you didn't check first. I know it sounds obvious, but you'll appreciate the memo when you're jet-lagged on day 1 and just want your email to load. Here's a little tip. You're allowed to skip things. If it sounds interesting but you're exhausted, just skip it. Most are recorded, and you're better off rested than exhausted. If the parties are loud and not your scene, that's totally fine too. Go back to your room, recharge, and come back with what actually matters for you. Nobody is tracking your attendance, and burning out on day 2 doesn't help anyone. My first conference, I saw the sun rise for 5 days straight. I was a lot younger then, but it still wasn't a great idea. Don't do as I did. All right, last one, and this is what happens after the conference and often gets forgotten. Follow up with the people you meet within a day or 2 of getting home, while your conversation is still fresh. A short message that references something specific you talked about goes a lot further than generic LinkedIn connection requests. And do it soon so you don't forget the conversation as well. Once you've done a few of these and have a few conferences under your belt, there's a follow-up video linked right here on more of our seasoned conference goers' tips and tricks.